there is an entire podcast worth of topic about changing movie titles.
Yeah,
And-
because we I mean, there's no rationale that we can find anywhere about why the Cursed suddenly became 8 for Silver. I mean, other than
Too generic, I guess.
it
doesn't make sense either, does it?
People
8 for
thought it
Silver.
was the Wes Craven cursed werewolf movie.
Well, wasn't the 8 for Silver the original?
the rhyme.
Original.
Yeah, the original curse inside it.
Yeah.
So it was
It's a better
it was
title
that
than the
bag
Curse.
of 8 silver coins. But I'm guessing they were like, this sounds too much like a Western or something. Let's just call it the Cursed. They probably shot, but let's just call it like Dog Soldiers. But then
There was the nursery rhyme that was in the movie as well. The magpies thing. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for...
Eight.
There was that.
So I don't really know why it changed, but I don't know which way round it was first. But the Cursed is super generic.
I prefer 8 for Silver, even though it sounds weird and low budget.
And like a Western.
It was released first as the Cursed, but it may have been 8 for Silver all the way up to release.
Up to that point, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Strange.
But we got a whole bunch of them. We got Welcome to the Jungle and the Rundown, which is for me a curiosity because
But that's not a pre-release change, is it? That's a Europe US difference,
But this
isn't
is
it?
This is a Europe US thing.
Is it still the Cursed in the US?
Yeah, it's still the Cursed in the
8 for
US.
Silver in the UK. Welcome to the Jungle was Dwayne Johnson. Welcome to the Jungle in the UK, but it was the Rundown in the US.
The Americans need a much simpler title to get their heads around.
But
The
I
poor
guess-
Americans.
See,
I guess-
big man, he run down the hill.
Well, I guess it was based on Midnight Run.
Woohoo,
So the
xenophobia.
Rundown kind of makes more sense. And doing it as Welcome to the Jungle becomes super confusing when you get Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, as well as a Van Damme film called Welcome to the Jungle. But How I Spent My Summer Vacation, Get the Gringo? Where do we land on this? I mean, Tom doesn't land anyway because he refuses to watch it, but it is great.
I haven't seen it.
It is great. I'm just saying,
It's
it's great either version you watch, but
Yes, I'm a fan.
Who's in it?
Gibson. It's Gibson. It's
Now you're all right.
it's like Payback, except
In
not
Mexico.
officially Payback. Yeah, it's Payback in Mexico.
It's like
It's as if
Paycheck
they-
with Ben Affleck.
It's as if they didn't get the license for him to be the same character he was in Payback, but he is. But they called it How I Spent My Summer Vacation Here and Get the Gringo in the US. I'm gonna
No,
go
I think it
with
was.
that.
I think it was the other way around, wasn't it?
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay. While you're looking it up,
amongst yourselves. I'm.
we're
looking
we're
it
going to try and figure out why Tom Cruise's All You Need Is Kill manga turned into Edge of Tomorrow, which is super generic. And then they went, oh, this is super generic. And we've written Live, Die, Repeat
Well,
in really big letters on the poster.
that's-
and everyone
that's
calls
like-
it Live, Die, Repeat. So we're going to call
Well,
it...
that's like a marketing snafu, wasn't it? That was just like a really good marketing campaign that was better than the title of the movie. And they just went, yeah, okay, well, that's what the movie's called
That's
now.
what we planned all along.
And then we'll just put the real title of the movie in small print underneath it.
Oh my God, they should have called it All You Need Is Kill.
No, that's, I mean,
No, call it All You Need Is Kill. It's about
Yes.
10 times better than Edge of Tomorrow. Like,
Yes.
roughly, rounding.
it's about the same.
Yes.
The same as Edge of Generic.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was in this country. The Gibson film was How I Spent My Summer Vacation in the UK. You were right, Kaz. I shall.
That's because
never question you
We
again.
provincial English don't know what a gringo is, that's why.
but we know what a
clearly.
vacation is.
Oh yeah, good point. It should be a holiday. How I spend my summer holiday.
Oh, I don't know which way round it's Zootopia and Zootropolis. Were we Zootropolis?
No, we were Zootopia.
We were Of course, because we know about Utopias, but
Wait.
we don't know about Metropolises.
I actually might be wrong on that one. I can't remember.
Metropoli, surely.
Sorry, Metropoli, yes. Metropoli. Fast Five, Fast and the... I mean, all of these fast things we can't... It's Fast Five, Fast and Furious 5, or Fast and Furious 5 Rio Heist, or just Rio Heist.
I think the Fast and the Furious ones don't count because they're all just nonsense, and they'll just blanket market everything, so they don't care what it's called.
I don't know. I quite liked it
if they've got the word "fast" and a number in it. That's enough. Like, it doesn't matter what you call it.
Haven't they trademarked the word "fast" yet? I'm surprised.
Oh, they should have done. Really, they should have done.
Every time someone says "fast," we owe them £1.
Live Free or Die Hard or Die Hard 4.0.
I much prefer Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah,
that is
I
a
do.
great title.
Yep.
Die Hard 4.0 is too generic, man.
Yes.
It's about computers, so we'll just
But
people don't know the
0.0.
state motto of is it Massachusetts? Live free or die?
I mean, Live
No
Free
one
or Die.
knows. There we go.
Nobody knows.
No
Who
one
cares?
knows.
It sounds great.
It's the state motto of somewhere in like New Hampshire, Massachusetts, that area. Anyway,
Something.
I'm sorry.
America.
I'm really sorry, Americans. I can't remember, but it's
Anyway.
good. It's a good state motto. You should keep it. It's good.
And did we get Avengers Assemble because of Sean Connery and Uma Thurman?
No.
Because of the TV show.
Yeah.
Not because of the
sure.
film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because of the Avengers TV,
Yes.
because of the Avengers, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, is that really a thing that would have confused people going to see like the 6th Marvel movie in the MCU or 7th or something?
Was the Avengers? When I say the Avengers movie, I mean, like, is it Ralph Fiennes? Is that who's Steed?
Yes.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Ray Fiennes and Uma Thurman. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was quite a long time before,
It
wasn't it?
was quite a long time.
Was it bigger in the UK than the US? Maybe
Nah, it bombed everywhere.
yeah. Well, it was terrible.
It was
Yeah.
universally terrible. I'm not really sure. I think just dropping the was
I
fine.
mean, we say it was terrible. I do have a bit of a soft spot for it.
It's pretty terrible though.
It's
Sean Connery dressed as a teddy bear, didn't he? I seem to remember. Anyway, never mind.
and that wasn't what put Sean Connery off acting for life.
Many faces of Nicolas Cage, unbearable weight of massive talent. That wasn't
That was a
territory
production
change. That was a
No.
production thing.
Yeah.
They went with that. And my personal favorite is License Revoked. We don't know what that means. We'll have License to Kill instead. Just stick to kill in there. Let's have just License to Kill. I mean, one is about the story of the actual film because he gets his license revoked.
And they do say that in the film.
Yeah, they say your license is revoked. The other is just like a generic thing which Bond has in all of the movies, and actually has it revoked in this one. So I wasn't on board with that. I thought it was hilarious. It was because test audiences didn't know what revoked meant. Take a guess. Simon's Day of the Woman Spit on Your Grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It was
Yeah,
that's another one.
Day of the Woman
That's-
because it was the Revenge of the Woman at the time, so the Day of the Woman, and because it didn't do very well, it was changed by marketing again to and the famous arse cover to I Spit on Your Grave, and remarkably it did better.
Whose arse is that, Simon?
Demi Moore.
That's correct.
Is it really?
It is.
Well,
Yeah.
supposedly, if you believe
Yeah. Absolutely.
I love it. Tom's come in and he's like, "Yep, spoke
No,
to her the other day."
I did.
Just confirmed in person. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked her about Bruce Willis and it did not go down well.
Mad Max 2 is a funny one, isn't it? Too soon for that.
Sorry.
Mad Max is because apparently no one in America had heard of Mad Max, and they wanted to release Mad Max 2 because they thought it would be super popular, and they didn't want to call it 2 because they were worried people wouldn't watch it because they haven't seen 1, so they called it Road Warrior. The Road Warrior is the logic behind that one.
That's fine. The Road Warrior is a
That's
good
fine.
name.
It's now known as
Perfect.
Mad Max 2: The Road Warrior, isn't it?
Yeah. So they just stuck the two together.
Mm.
So do
There
you
were a
reckon
lot of-
Fury Road could have just been called the Doof Warrior then? That would have been awesome.
Nice. Yeah. He's
I'm here
the
for
real
that.
hero of that movie.
That's exactly right.